this game, Joel, you can forever be known as a conference championship team.
And to do that, your best players have got to put their best foot forward. I've always thought in these games, getting your best players a touch early on offense, allow them to be aggressive on defense, that's the way to establish rhythm and go out there and finally win that championship that you so covet.
The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's Royer. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Keeping it on the ground here.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Fire to the right side, complete. Breaking into the clear. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And, Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Looks right for a quick completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Bootleg looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Jones. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Caught quickly. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this playmaker on the outside not able to get loose. That's a good job by the defense and no gain for the offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Scanning the field. It's Jones. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the run, it's stopped. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Just not quite on the same. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to pass. It's Royer. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route. The catch made.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30, at the 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense. Great position.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
No, he doesn't get in. They rise up and stop him short of the end zone.
Really good run by that running back. I thought he was going to get into the end zone. Why not reward him? Go right back to this guy. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball. He'll punch it in.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Dropping back, it's Jones. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will. That penalty, of course. 2nd down and very long now. The intentional grounding penalties typically costly. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
He's going to pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball to the 30. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line to end the hurry-up offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Jones. Caught by the receiver. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The pass rush closing in. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
First down, looking for more now. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Grab down the middle, it's Mitchell. Stop at the 36, that's good enough to move the sticks.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football. And that
it's caught. He's breaking free. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Wideouts now clustered. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
On third down, it's a handoff. Look out, he's looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And that will give them the lead now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 13-6. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Royer. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Powers through. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That is a frustrating play if you're a defense because it feels like they did everything right. They took away the easy throw. There's nowhere to go with the ball down the field. And yet, because the rush lanes weren't there from the pass rush, the quarterback was able to break contain and get on the outside. At that point, you'd love to get a hit on him, but alertly he's able to get the first down and get himself out of bounds. When you talk quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot, and they're in the right spot here on 3rd down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries to use his legs, but he just can't move the chains.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. Ball handed off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So it's North Dakota State on top right now. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. throw. It's Jones. Coming after him. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so... When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Alexander.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. He can go across midfield. At the 30 now. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, they didn't need to be this aggressive down the field. There is time. It's on their side. They could have checked it down and worked their way down the field, but they forced it. The defense was ready, and now it's going the other way.
The North Dakota State offense takes a field, ready to get the drive going. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Chewing clock with the running game. He's got a crease. Touchdown, North Dakota State. He runs it into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Makes a nice move there.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside. He's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Looking downfield, it's Royer. Oh, the pressure's on. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Hot over the middle. It's Bell.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And now the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now the defense will spend their third and final timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Offense will keep it on the ground here. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, and you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The UNLV offense goes back out there with real urgency to produce on this drive late in a close game. So there's some urgency here. Dropping back, it's Royer. Quick throw caught over the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking for a man. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look at the celebration for this group. You can put aside the playoff for now. The achievement of winning this conference championship, when not many believe that was possible. You can tell how sweet it is for these guys.
Chris, you can see the joy on the faces of these players and what they've accomplished. And you're exactly right. This is something that they'll remember for a long time. These players played so well down the stretch. Coaches did a great job getting them ready every single week. And now they can always say that they are conference champions.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.